daughter and father that were estranged for a very, very long time. And they reconnected when she was 18 or something like that. And then they began an intimate relationship. And what the fuck, right? So in this case, I read a lot more about this, and it was through some other article, but basically what can happen sometimes is there's a child that's in foster care, adoptive care, or something like that for a very long time, and they've never understood what it's like to have a mother or to have a father. That's a very, very, very special bond to have. Now, when that child meets their biological mother or their biological father for the first time, if the parent is not responsible or mature, it can lead to some very confusing feelings between the two parties. And sometimes, if the person doesn't understand the concept of having a parental figure or something like that, this may manifest as believing this is love, this is intimate love. And that's kind of how some of this shit happens sometimes. So this case that we're reading about right now is, and I'm sure there's more of it, this is the second time in a murder case that I've heard about an adoptive or estranged child that comes into contact with a perverted father years later, and they take advantage of that connection, and the child doesn't really know. So this one is a really crazy one. Maybe we'll cover it one day. But this is father, daughter, and baby in incest case found dead in murder-suicide. So I can't remember if they killed somebody else or they just both died. I don't even want to read this shit. Real fucked up. This one's real fucked up. But I think she got pregnant. And they were going to take her away from him. Okay, they seem similar age. Yeah, well, we have a perverted, so here's another situation. We have another perverted father that's a sex offender meeting his estranged daughter for the first time. She's so excited to meet her dad, and he just takes advantage of it, and they don't understand what those feelings are. Okay, so Amanda was estranged by her father, and she raised her adoptive parents. The pair later became involved in an incestuous relationship and married in Virginia nearly a month after the murder. What the fuck? During a hearing in October, Amanda said McGuire was killed because he was with me. My dad didn't want anyone else near me. She told the court McGuire was killed not long after telling Larry he was in love with Amanda and wanted to marry her. Larry confessed that he encouraged McGuire to play a trust game where he would be tied up. Once McGuire was bound, Larry hit him on the head with a bottle of wine. While tied up, McGuire was injected with liquid methamphetamine and later strangled with a garbage bag. Okay, so we have a pervert and a meth addict. Because, bitch, not a lot of people can just go find meth. Okay, as much as I want to do a ones and twos poll right now, I just want you to think about it, okay? If I walked outside right now, I can't just, who the fuck am I gonna? These are meth addicts. Okay. On Wednesday, McGuire's mother attended, She reportedly wished the killers a very miserable life. I like this. I don't know why. I like that. It's, she's obviously pissed, but she's not going in too much. Sounds like a Christian. At Larry's sentencing hearing this year, Smith told him that you and your two kids are going straight to hell. They probably are, the newspaper reported. In my book, all three of you need to... Jesus, you don't deserve to be on this earth breathing. Okay, so she started ramping up. I'm going to live to see you or one of your kids. Jesus Christ. Whew, man. That one is a doozy. Okay, let's check out next case. This one. 29-year-old man arrested for road rage shooting of Pennsylvania mother of 6 in North Carolina. I clicked on this article and I did not know where we were going to go with this, okay? Because I just can't... Okay, hold on. One in the chat, if you've ever been in a situation where someone had road rage and you were scared that they were going to get out of the car. 2 in the chat if that's just never crossed your mind. I'm a hard one, okay? People that have road rage, I'm fucking scared of y'all, okay? So I clicked on this thinking that this was going to be a case where, there was some kind of big altercation and then somebody pulled up and they argued and pulled out a gun. That is not what happened here. What's this guy's name? Dejan? Dejon Floyd is facing 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of discharging a weapon into an occupied property. So this is really interesting. First-degree murder. I mean, he shot the gun, intent to shoot. Yeah, it seemed... Okay, let's read this. So, a North Carolina man has been arrested in connection with the fatal road rage shooting of a Pennsylvania mother. He's facing charges of first-degree murder of discharging a weapon into occupied property, that being a car. Floyd allegedly shot and killed Julie through the passenger window of her car. So let's look at what the actual situation was. So this is the recount from the husband. He says, I changed lanes and a car was coming behind me. I didn't see that he was going around me. I pushed him to the shoulder mistakenly. As soon as I was able, I gave him room to get back on the highway. No car contact, Ryan said. So he's basically saying they weren't scraping up against each other. They weren't, he bumped him and the guy must have got pissed off. Not long after, the vehicle came back towards the couple's car. I saw in my mirror that he was passing us to the right. Gunshots were fired and our car was hit. My wife yelled my name and I asked if she was hit. She said yes. So basically, this fucking guy just drove up and while he was in the other car, just shot out to the side and he hit the wife and she died. And I was like, oh my fucking God. So to me, I was a little curious like how this was first degree in the first place, because to me, I think this guy was like trying to scare them or some shit like that. I'm really surprised that, shooting straight into it did kill her. She died. But definitely, I mean, if you pull out a gun, dude, fuck it. If you pull out a gun and you shoot it at someone in general, is that first degree? Because I always think of first degree as like a planned murder, Yeah, this shit. Ooh, dude, he looks like he's crying in this picture too. This motherfucker, get control of your anger. Oh my God. Okay. Investigators used surveillance footage from business and residence to track Floyd and confirm his involvement in the shooting. Regardless of the circumstances, no one deserved to be murdered while traveling on our nation's highways. I'm proud of the investigative work put forth by law enforcement that came together to bring this one to a successful conclusion. So yeah, this happened very quickly. Law enforcement got him. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done, done. Dude, this one is so fucking nuts because imagine your parents just, oh, hey, we're going to go to the movie theater. Yeah, we're on I-95 and your mom just doesn't come home. Like, this is just fucking, this shit is nuts. Okay, what else we got? We got more. Oh my God. This one. Holy shit. This one. Did you guys hear about this? Teen girls charged with murder, carjacking of Uber Eats driver. I can't believe that more people aren't talking about this. These girls, do you guys know how old they were? Take a guess. Take a guess how old these girls who tried to carjack an Uber Eats driver who was 66 years old and then killed him. Guess. 15, 16, 17. See, now I know some of you guys read the fucking article, you cheaters. So, I would think that if somebody's going to do this, they could probably drive a car. These girls were 13 and 14 years old. But yeah, 2 teenage girls have been charged in the carjacking death of an Uber Eats driver. Navi, my thoughts exactly. These little bitches. This man was 68, just trying to... Okay, so the girls, 13 and 15, assaulted Anwar with a taser while carjacking him, which led to an accident in which he was fatally injured. The girls were charged with felony murder and armed carjacking, as they should. Do they mean to kill him? Okay, well, look, if you tase a 66-year-old man that you do not know, and are you fucking kidding me? Like, how do you know that the person's heart can even take that? Oh my God, excuse me? 2 teen girls accused of carjacking and killing Uber Eats driver in DC reach plea deal with prosecutor, ensuring they will not be held past the age of 21 nor be placed in a prison facility.